Yes, sir. What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to another one of these things, man. It's Thoughts of a Pretty Good Winner. You know what time it is, man. You know what we do over here. Sorry for anybody that is in a different live and not in this live. I don't know what to say other than y'all come on over here, man. I don't know, bro. I'm sorry. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty, man. My computer has been acting up. It is what it is. Just one of those things that we all go through as entertainers in the internet business. But, you know, let me see if anybody's actually coming up in here, man. I need to make sure that I'm on. Yeah, Jody, I'm sorry. I ended up in the wrong chat. My dog Samuel is in the house. What's up, Samuel? One time for Sammy. What's up, brother? I don't know what happened there, man. It said that it couldn't find my page, but it did. You know what I mean? My page was up. So everything good on y'all's end? Y'all hear me? Y'all can see me? All that good stuff, right? So, special birthday shout out to Mama Dawn, the mama of my channel, man. Shout out to Mama Dawn one time, everybody. Y'all let her know that y'all appreciate her and that y'all rock with her and give her a little happy birthday. She didn't request this. It was like a birthday request, but she did request it. So mainly because she ain't been able to sleep at night, she just thought of the song and thought, you know what? Would you do that? So I said, of course, because that's Mama Dawn. So I'm ready to get into this, man. This is one of them Tom Macdonald song / videos that I have not heard yet. Am I too loud? I feel like I'm too loud. I'm turned up too high, ain't it? Let me turn this bad boy down. And it's just been a busy afternoon, so I was like, you know what, man, I might as well just go ahead and go live, bro. It's been a minute since I've gone live as it is. So, all right. And if y'all are ready to get into it, bro, let's do it. But before we do it, everybody in this chat, what's up to everybody, man? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to go smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. And please make sure to leave a comment in the regular comment section. I would appreciate you. I'm fixing to dig into this, and I will get to y'all's comments at the end. Y'all ready? Let's freaking do it.
Hey,
I can't
Meta,
sleep.
what is this artwork?
Man,
Comedian by
hey,
Mauricio Catalan
no,
worth
sir.
$6.2 million.
It's not logged into my account. See, man, I'm going through some weird stuff. All right, let's do it. Whatever.
I've been running out of different ways to pass time. The devil's work is done by idle hands, and I've been bored since last night. Jump into the whip and start to drive.
Major technical difficulties. All right, let's run that back. What up, what up, what up?
I've been running out of different ways to pass time. The devil's work is done by idle hands, and I've been bored since last night. Jump into the whip and start to drive like it's my last ride. Looking for a bridge where I can crash, see if I can't fly. Hit my head against the wall till I got black eyes. Sitting on the sofa drinking soda, watching plants die. It's stupid, but I'm scared that I might lose it, and I can't cry. The devil smells the tears, and he been chilling here, don't ask why. The garbage can be full and hella pizza boxes stacked high. Hit the Ativan, and now I'm anxious on my damn mind. Got 8.
Hold up, bro. I really like that drum pattern right there before he got into it. Listen to this.
I lose it and I can't cry. The devil smells the tears and he been chilling here, don't ask why. The garbage can be full of pizza boxes.
That's in the air tonight type drums, bro. I like it.
Hit the Ativan and now I'm anxious on my damn mind. Got 80 grand in clothing, a couple chains and a rad life. But all I'm really after was happiness, money can't buy. I'm stressing every second to drop a record my fans like. Puking from the pressure, I'm throwing up like some gang signs. I'm standing on a mountain that an average man can't climb. Waiting for an avalanche or landslide. I can't sleep, I'm out of my head. I'm losing my mind and no one understands.
Hey, hey.
And I can't breathe, I'm over the edge. I'm dying inside, I'm afraid how this might end. Whoa.
Yo. Can we just take 1 minute to acknowledge the fact that he is a great rock and rollist? Like, his rock music hits. Didn't somebody tell me one time, like, he wasn't into the rock and roll stuff, like he didn't feel like he sounded that good as a rock artist? Bro, this is phenomenal. This is the best bag to me that he's got. Because I like the other one. I can't remember the name of it. Jody knows which one I'm talking about. Bro spazzed on that. But I like this. I like the sentiment in it. It's like, oh man, y'all don't know what I'm going through. Y'all don't know what demons I'm battling in my brain at this time of night, bro. And yeah, it keeps me up. I can't sleep at night. And even when I go to sleep, I have nightmares for 2 hours. I wake back up and I can't go back to sleep and I'm terrified. So now I'm up and my mind gets to wondering. The devil is near when your hands are idle and I'm up all night. And who knows what I'm going to do next? Who knows what kind of trouble I'm fixing to get in, man? So this is kind of like one of those cries out like, y'all pray for me, bro, because I'm going through it. And I like that, man. I like this. This is dope.
I'm running out of ways to fight the bad thoughts. I can't stop. Cigarettes are filling up the empty cans and plant pots. I tried to keep my demons locked away with chains and padlocks. They found a way to break out of the cage and they won't back off. Every day I call my parents, me, my mom and dad talk. I tell them that I'm fine, but it all changes when I hang up. There's whiskey in the cupboard, I've been trying to keep my hands off. It's calling to me every day like, come on Tom, let's have shots. Mansions in my head, I hop the fence into the backyard. Looking through the windows at all the rooms that my past haunts. Filling up my laptop with last words and chat logs. There's ashes on my mattress cause I smoke until I crash hard. Think I lost my mind, I'm trying to find it in these sad songs. I'm following my footprints but the tracks stop. Fighting with the devil, but he didn't think I'd last long. But I ain't backing down, I'ma stand strong. I can't sleep, I'm out of my head. I'm losing my mind and no one understands. Whoa, and I can't breathe, I'm over the edge. I'm dying inside, I'm afraid how this might end. Whoa.
This goes. I like this a lot. And it's real it's real reminiscent of what just the internal battles of an addict is. You know what I mean? Addict, alcoholic, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter what you're addicted to. None of that matters, man. It's just real reminiscent of that, man. And it's something to be said about, you know what I'm saying? Like, something to be said about it. The being able to articulate that and throw that down on paper, man, is crazy. So I like this, bro. I think that this is hard.
My mind is racing, I'm going crazy. I wanna hide in my...
Man, y'all, hold on 1 second, bro. Y'all give me just a minute. Having major technical difficulties, bro. I can't get my video to play right on my end.
My bed. I think that maybe something can save me, but I don't know what that thing is.
This thing is spazzing. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm sorry. What's up, buddy?
Not much. I know you ain't, you're about to close, so I'll make it quick. I just need 2 bottles of, 3-minute, preferably 60 mil.
I got the rich black grape.
Okay?
You want the raspberry grenade or? Or no, I don't got the raspberry grenade. I think I got rich black grape. That's all I got, buddy. I'm sublime.
You know what? I'll just take 2 of those. Well, no, I'll take, 1 Sublime and 1 Rich Black Grape. Keep it simple. Everything. No problem. Two quarts of
Awesome. All right, you are all set, man. If you want to, you can. It won't give you any points for the $2 purchase, but all right, you are all set, man. Have a good one.
You do the same. Thank you.
God. And then somebody walked in. I can't believe some of y'all are still here, bro. My bad, my bad. I got to rewind this a little bit because my video was shaky. I don't know what's going on. Did y'all see it like that?
In my bed.
It was before the bridge. Sorry about that. The unprofessionalism has been on 100 over here for the past couple of days. I'm sorry.
I wanna hide in my bed.
Yeah.
I think that maybe something can save me, but I don't know what that thing is. I can't sleep, I'm out of my head, I'm losing my mind and no one understands. Whoa, and I can't breathe, I'm over the edge, I'm dying inside, I'm afraid how this might end. Whoa.
And these are real thoughts that you have whenever you're laying down at night and you can't sleep. These are real thoughts that you have when you have like that insomnia type feeling that comes along with whatever it is, trauma, addiction, alcoholism, whatever it is, whatever keeps you up at night, fear, you know what I mean? These are the thoughts that come running into your head when you're trying to go to bed at night, bro. And I used to be in this position where it was like, bro, even if I go to sleep, I ain't getting well rested, man. I'm having nightmares and like it's just consistently, you know, it's nerve wracking. And you eventually just have to learn how to get used to that. Unfortunately, there ain't a way out of it. Like, that's where like sometimes you just gotta kind of embrace it, dog. You just gotta be like, you know what? I don't sleep good at night. It is what it is. And nothing I can do about it. But the less you think about it, right, and the less you talk about it, I feel like the quicker it goes away. You know what I'm saying? Like when it takes all of your attention and it steals like real time from you, that's when it affects you the most. But this is really dope nonetheless. This song hits. Nah, that's one of them, man. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to Mama Don one time. Nah, that goes, bro. There's a lot that we can dissect there, man. There's a lot that we can dissect there. First of all, you have to identify why you can't sleep at night, right? Are you an insomniac? Are you scared to go to sleep? Some people are genuinely scared to go to sleep because of the nightmares, because of the terrors that they have at nighttime, bro. Or is it because you're restless, full of anxiety, have so much stress on you that you don't even know what to do with? Either way, when these different scenarios and different things keep you up at night, like he says in the beginning of the song, that leads your hands to be an idol. You know, there's a reason that all of the older generations always said like nothing good ever happens after midnight or nothing good ever happens after whatever. That's because your brain starts going to a different place, man. And if you keep yourself up at night like that, or if you're not even keeping yourself up, if you're just awake for that long at nighttime, your brain starts to get delirious. You start thinking about doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing. You start thinking about diving back into, you start exploring, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you got to calm down. Like looking anywhere, like anywhere in the house, like, man, I wonder if that bottle of pills is still in there that, you know, my wife got when she hurt her ankle, you know what I mean? Or whatever the case is, and that's a dangerous place to be, man. So sleep is very, very important, obviously. But when you don't have it and you're deprived of it, it can really, it can stress you, bro. It can put a lot of anxiety on you. So I actually think that this song is different from the norm. You know what I mean? This is kind of refreshing for me to hear. I know it's probably old to you guys, but to hear like the non-politic Tom right now, even though the album had a bunch of songs on it that weren't political, but to also hear him rapping, to me that was refreshing. And to hear that like rock music with it, bro, I love that. I love that bag for him, man. Jody, what's the name of that other song that I like so much from Tom, when he's got like the fire in the background, you know what I mean? And he said that he didn't want to get into that bag because of whatever. Jody said, I have been sober 10 years and still don't dream. You don't dream still? I have. All right, so let's talk about it. When I first got home from rehab, I had bad nightmares. But y'all know what's crazy is my nightmare was pretty much the same nightmare every time. Every time. So once I got past that and I started to like, y'all are going to think I sound like a tool, but once I got past that and I started to go to the gym and work out and exercise and eat better, I started to actually get in a really good sleep routine. All of my people, all of my members, shout out to the members, y'all know that I'm in bed by like 10:30 every night, and I wake up at like 5:30 in the morning every morning. I have dreams every night, every single night. I only wake up once or twice now. I used to wake up every 2 hours, but I only wake up like once every 4 or 5 hours now, and I normally will wake up and think about the dream while I'm going to, you know, if I got to go to the bathroom or something like that, and I'm thinking about my dream, and I'm like, I wonder if I'm going to remember this, and then I go lay back down and I forget it. But I remember having the thought of like, I had a dream. You know what I mean? So I think that dreams can be a signal of good sleep just as much as nightmares are a signal of bad sleep, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Mama Dawn is in the chat. Chat full of W's, man. Chat full of W's. But hey, what's up with y'all, bro? There's 34 people watching with 23 likes. I guess that's a pretty good ratio. I'm just being selfish. Yeah, Ashes. Ashes, Jody. That's it. Man, I love Ashes. Probably top 5, not 5. You know what I mean? I love Ashes. But Mama Dawn, I like this song a lot too, man. This one hits. When did this song come out? How old is this song? Dreams consistently. I wish I didn't remember them most times. That's how I was when I first got clean, Alex. I'm going to pull this up. We'll talk off that. Alex says dreams consistently, but I wish that I didn't remember them most times. You know, facts. And my dream was really terrible. Like, and it was the same one. And it was, you know what's crazy? My dream was a real circumstance that I had actually been through. But my wife, so there was, I ain't ready for that yet because it's an actual experience and I don't really want to, you know what I mean? But one of the people that was there for real was my big brother or my OG's girlfriend. But in my dream, that girl was my wife. So it was like she was with him and I was still going through that embarrassing, really ridiculously difficult thing that I was going through, and I had to dream that every night, bro. It was crazy, and I didn't think that it was even possible to have the same dream like that all the time, but it was literally the same dream. And I mean, I've talked to psychiatrists, I've been through the therapies, I've done all of that, and everybody thinks that they got an answer, but ultimately I think that we all go through things for specific purposes. Jody, this is kind of ironic, isn't it? But I think that we all go through specific encounters, specific endeavors for a specific purpose. And I think that you just got to get through that. And once you get to the other side, this will ultimately be a testament into who you are. It'll be a character flaw that turns into a character additive. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for sharing that, Alex. Mama Dawn. This is the lady it's all about right here, y'all. Everybody give Mama Dawn a happy birthday right now. Right now in the chat. I dream about my mom a lot, and that's nice. It's like getting a visit from heaven. See what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. Like, Alex says most times, I wish I didn't remember. Dawn says that it can be nice at times. So I think that dreams can either signify bad experiences or good experiences. You know what I mean? I know that like there's good dreams and nightmares or whatever, but I just mean like I don't think that having dreams in general necessarily means that you're like flawed in your sleep. I think that it's probably a good thing to have dreams in your sleep at least. So Jeremy Harris says, "Hey, I finally made a live." Hello, Jeremy, and thank you for making it. And this is a real live. It's not a premiere. So shout out to you, bro. Happy B-Day, Mama Dawn. Oh, I just saw Chatter and Choke Slams. Yo, happiest of birthdays, Mama Dawn. We love you over here. We do. Y'all go subscribe to my boy Chatter and Choke Slams, bro. His channel's fire. Rodney Beaver, or Bever, celebrates Mama Don's birthday. Shout out to you, Rodney. And then the one and only Jody. Happy birthday for the third time in this chat, Dawn. I love you guys, man. I love my family, man. Y'all are my family to me, bro. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all again. Love all y'all. Hill Gang for life. Shout out to you, Mama Don. I did like this song. Trying to kind of get back into the song. I thought that the song was really cool, and I just always think that it's cool to talk about battling your demons firsthand, because y'all know what Tom does really well. Tom does a really good job of talking about the battles with his demons that he feels like he's losing, and he does a really good job when he's talking about the battles with his demons that he feels like he's kicking their arse. And I like how he's able to do both, because that's all of us. That's relatable to everyone, no matter what your demons are. And Tom does a really good job. He mastered it, bro. It's mastery, like to be able to articulate what it's like to feel like you're beating your demons versus what you feel like losing to your demons. Shout out to Kit one time in the chat. Kenneth said, love the Hard Target interview. Adam next. Now, thank you so much, man. I have been fumbling a little bit. I don't know if it's software issues or internet connection issues or what, but I have been fumbling a little bit left and right over the past couple of days, and it started with that Hard Target interview, man. I fumbled bad when I forgot to pay for what it is, man. Is I changed my debit card because of a fraud situation. When I changed that, I forgot to pay that Zoom, and I don't use Zoom very often. So you can use it for free for up to 30 minutes, but once it crosses over that 30 minutes, if you don't pay $10 a month or whatever, then it cuts you off. And I forgot about that, and it cut the interview off. So I'm sorry about that part of it, but ultimately I feel like that Hard Target interview was awesome, man. I really enjoyed talking with him, man. That was such a full circle moment. So thank you for showing love, Kenneth. And I see you, Delta Wing. I'm fixing to get to you. You know, Adam next. Adam is definitely coming. I'm waiting on that phone call. When I get that phone call from him, I promise y'all I'm going to lock in that interview. I don't care if I got to drive to where he is. I don't care if I got to do it over Zoom or whatever it is, man. We going to lock it in, but I don't know if he's going to be next. We'll see, but hope so. I hope that he's next. All right, Delta said, shout out to Delta Wing 23, JT in parentheses. Do you love Justin Timberlake? Is that your guy? Thank you for the $5 super chat from Delta Wing. Your experiences do not determine who you are. It's about how you deal with them. And I will add to that. I had to kind of think about that for a second. That's real. Your expectations do not determine who you are. It's about how you deal with them and how you handle them. And the way that you handle your experiences ultimately do determine who you are. You're correct. I mean, that's a W. I agree. Because if you don't handle them correctly, you're going to continue to live in your experience and you'll never change because you're not dealing with them correctly. That's facts, bro. I like that. I like that, JT. And thank you for the super chat. That's a dub. What do y'all want to hear next by Tom, by the way? What do y'all want to hear next by Tom? No, it's just what I go by in real life. I know, I was just messing with you. Adam said he's down on a live in case you missed it. I did not miss that live. Actually, I was actually super excited about that. Because y'all, if there's anybody that I feel like I can connect with for real in a conversation with, it's Adam. I feel like me and him we're very, very, very similar, man. I feel like our values are really similar. I feel like our backstories are really similar. That of course there's differentials, but I just mean like the people that we grew up around, the code that we live by. I could talk to Adam for days. So I do hope that it's coming. And man, I got to tell y'all, that was the coolest thing on earth to me, because in that live, Adam said, shout out to all the reactors, like he always does. Like, shout out to the reactors. There's a lot of really good reactors out there, but there's this one dude, thoughts of a predicate winner. That made my night. And my kids heard it. My kids were like, Daddy. I was like, yeah, that's me. That's your old pops. You know what I mean? So that did feel really good. That was a special moment. Super special moment, man. I can't wait to have that conversation with Adam. Jody said that I spammed him until he addressed Nelson. But that's part of the channel's greatness. You know what I mean? Actually, that's 99% of the channel's greatness is you and the team and the members. That's why, I'll never forget this, man. I'm going to share something with y'all. When I first started getting members and administering a team around my channel, and a lot of y'all have been here from the beginning, man. Shout out to all of y'all that have been here since the beginning. I've always addressed my channel and my page as us. I never say this is mine. I never do that. It's ours. And some smart arse got on here one day in the comments and was like, yeah, but none of us are getting paid for it. You are. And I was like, for now. But it's still a team effort. Everything that I do is team-based. I don't take anything. And for those of you that don't know Jody, you might as well subscribe to her in some way, shape, or form. I mean, figure out a way to follow her on Instagram or whatever. I don't do anything without running it by her. Like, everything on this channel goes through her. You know what I mean? So, and most of the stuff isn't even my thoughts. It's coming from her, from y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it is a team effort, man. It's a real thing. Shout out to Jody. Y'all made some noise for Jody one time. Sad rappers. Have I done sad rappers? We in this. What's up, Great White Wolf? If you haven't done my fans, you have earned it. All right, Jeremy. Hold on. This is a moment right here. Jeremy, not only have I done my fans, bro, I made a Tom Macdonald documentary to celebrate 5,000 subscribers. If you go to the playlist, look for the My Fans documentary, which I literally made a documentary, and it's a good documentary. It's some of my proudest work. At the end of that documentary is my reaction to my fans. So thank you. I appreciate that, but I think I think I nailed that like 5,000 subs ago, bro. But I appreciate you, man, nonetheless. You should check it out. I think that you'll like it for real. I worked really hard on my fans, man, because from the beginning, people were telling me to check out my fans. And I was like, no, I'm going to hold off. And I did the special one, the little special one with all the fans at the end. I said, no, I'm going to hold off because I want to build a documentary around this. And I did it, man, and it's one of my best pieces of work, bro. Like, it took real production effort. It took real, y'all will love it. If y'all haven't seen that, y'all should go check it out. And that was one of the only ones that they would not lift my claim off of. And I got in touch with Tom's team and told them the story of why I did it and all about it, and they lifted the claim immediately. So his team is super dope. Kit. I'm looking for it. Kit says, happy birthday, Mama Dawn, and shout out to Jody and fam. Okay. Shout out to Small Fox one time too, man. That's somebody else that really helps the channel with things that I don't even understand remotely how to do. So shout out to him as well. Kit, you are the man. Daniel says, Chatter and Chokeslam says, super dope documentary, can't lie. Thank you, brother. And listen, that took a lot. Like, it takes effort every time that I get on the camera in some way, shape, or form, like, because I'm taking whatever energy I have left to give to you guys, which I love doing. But that documentary that was real effort, man. I worked on that documentary for hours. So I appreciate that, man. I do. All right, guys, I'm fixing to get out of here. I love y'all. I hope that y'all appreciated this video. Sorry for having to jump up in the middle of it. I was trying to fix my internet, and I had to help somebody that walked through the door. So, Dezo, what's good, brother? But thank you all, man. I'm sorry that I don't go live enough, bro. I don't go live nearly enough. But I do appreciate you guys, and I love seeing y'all. So I'm going to try to start doing this at least once a week. Jody's been on me about it, and we are going to be doing the live donation, your requests, bop or flop. We're going to be doing that on Friday, I think. Right, Jody? Friday? Hold up. Jody Johnson celebrates 8 months of membership. It's actually 9 months, I believe. Something got crisscrossed out there, but that's awesome. That is awesome. Shout out to Nelson, me, Daniel, Don, Alex, Kit, Daniel 2, and all the gang. 100%, man. 100%. And Jody says, yes, on Friday we are doing the live donation thing. So if you want to request something, that'll be a really great time to do it. So come through on Friday for our live dono. You pay to play. I decide whether it's a bop or a flop. And with that being said, I'll see y'all on the next one, all right? Thank y'all. Love y'all. Peace.